this short film.
Hi, I'm Ming. I'm the director of this film. We just finished part of our shooting.
So in this film, the bento is actually my very best partner because almost every scene I'm acting with my bento.
You'll find out why bento is so important in our film when you watch our final product.
Hi, I'm Amelia and I'm the videographer for this film.
Hi, I'm Moonzing. I'm the location manager for this short film.
In this short film, I've shot several shots such as medium shot, long full body shot, close up, extreme close up and other shots. And in this film, I've also discovered several other films.
The reason why I choose that place is because it's very relaxing for Kate and it's very suitable for that scene. Then the lighting is perfect as well.
This is the story of a girl by the name of Kate. Kate is well known for being that down-to-earth girl with a sociable and bubbly personality who have a wide imagination and love to daydream. Every day she goes through the same daily routine, that is attending lecture classes on a daily basis, going to her favorite lunch spot and spending some time with her friends. Scene 1 begins with Kate and her classmates in the lecture hall listening to the teacher teach. She has never been late for class and has always been punctual. After classes, she usually walks alone to the corridor outside the grand hall with tables by the side and sit there by herself for some time with her friends would come by too. Then it was just another ordinary day. As usual, she went to her usual spot where she usually hang her time at when she was having her break. She sat at the table, she placed her pile of books on the table and unintentionally hit on something. There was something on the table. On first impression, she thought somebody left their belongings on the table, but instead, she was caught in surprise when she saw a lunchbox on the table with her name on it.
She was confused and questions came running in her mind, wondering who was the one who gave this bento box to her. She opened up and took a look at what is inside but closed it back the next moment. She thought maybe it is just coincidence where it belongs to another person of the same name as hers. She placed it back at the same spot and she continued minding her own business. The next day, she was on her way again to the same table and she realized that there is the bento lunchbox again on the table. This time, she thought maybe it was meant for her because the food inside is no longer the same as yesterday's, and the food in it is still warm and fresh. She wondered who could possibly be the one person who would know that she loved eating bento except her dad. Her imagination ran wild. She imagined and wondered in her head that maybe it could be the charming guy from her class who is the one who gave her, smiling secretly. Next, she imagined maybe it could also be the guy that she didn't really like who admires her. As the day goes by, she received different kinds of bento lunchbox. It went up to the point where she starts collecting them and accept it as a lunch. She even brings those bento lunchbox back home and pile that up in her room. One day, she stops getting the bento lunchbox. After a week, she began to get really suspicious and curious to why the person stopped giving her meals. All of a sudden, an unknown person came over to her and gave an envelope. As they opened the envelope, she saw there's a letter and bracelet dedicated to her. As she saw the bracelet, it triggers her childhood memories back. She recalls that it was a mother's bracelet. She then feels nervous as she was unfolding the letter. She reads them and noticed that it was her mother who gave her those bento lunchbox. She was happy at first that she actually found her mother, but the depression took over her as the letter says her mother had passed away and she never once met her mother.
In the first scene, we will be shooting in the lecture theatre, as the lecturer will be teaching while the other students will be actually listening to her lecture. There will be no transitions in the two shots, and it will be only directly cut from shot 1 to shot 2. In the second scene, we will be shooting in the lecture hall where the students start to leave the hall. It will be a medium shot in this scene, and the following shot will be a close-up of the feet of the main character. This will also be a follow shot of the feet walking towards the corridor. The next scene we will be shooting the main character that has been sitting on the usual place she used to go to after classes. It will be a high shot, then the next shot will be a close-up shot and also the point of view angle as to show the name written on the lunchbox. Kate is looking at it, and that is why we use the point of view angle. The following shot will be shooting the Kate in the medium shot looking at the lunchbox and then ignore it. The next scene will be a dolly shot of Kate and a friend walking towards the table and then become two shots of Kate and a friend having a conversation by the corridor where Kate usually sits. Then the following scene will be the scene where Kate and a friend start to imagine who gave Kate the lunchbox. The following four scenes will be close-up shots of the guys and also the lunchbox.
In the shot number 13, this will take place outside the lecture hall and a conversation between Kate and her friend will be going on. The transition for this scene is cross blur and the shot type is two shot. In the shot number 14, it is a scene of Kate with her bento. There is no transition for this. In shot number 15, it is a scene of the different bento that she receives every day, and this will be repeated 6 times. The shot type will be close up. Next is the scene of the bento placed in the side table in her room. We will be using medium shot. Shot number 17, it is also a medium shot of a scene of Kate receiving a letter from an unknown. Shot 18 will be a medium shot of the unknown passing the letter with no transition included inside. In shot number 19, it will be close-up of the letter by her mother. Shot 20 is a flashback of when Kate was a little girl. The transition for this shot is cross blur and the shot type is medium shot. In shot 21, the shot type is two shot. It is a scene of her mother about to leave her alone in the house. The transition for this is cross blur. Shot number 22, the shot type is medium shot and it is a scene of Kate's mom leaving the house. In shot number 23, it is a wide shot. Kate watched her mom go away with a heavy heart and she was really sad. There is no transition for this. Last scene ends with her tears dripping on the letter and it is a close. The transition for this will be cross blur.
The first place we introduce for the location will be in Taylor's University Lakeside campus, a corridor beside the Grand Hall. This is the place where Kate, the main actress, usually spends her free time. In the next picture, it shows a lecture hall where Kate normally attends her lectures. This is the living room in Kate's house, which is the place where Kate's mom abandoned her and left. This is Kate's room, which is a place where Kate feels comfortable to be at. We will now talk about mood and tone. Kate is unconcerned and takes no notice on the lunchbox when she received it on the first day. We chooses hopeful when Kate was imagining some possible outcome of the bento. Besides, Kate feels suspicious and doubting when she stopped receiving the lunchbox. Kate also feels depressing and surprised at the same time when she found out it was her mother. As for style and references, Kate acts as a student, and as you can see, there is a picture with her wearing her daily outfit. I will describe how Kate's mom will be like. Not only she has the mature look, she is also a mature and independent middle-aged woman. There will be another two characters in this film, which is Kate's imaginary Prince Charming will be cool and fashion, whereas Kate's imaginary ugly friend will be ugly and nerdy. The props we use in this film is 10 lunch boxes, tables and chairs, stationaries, laptop, school bag, books, and handphone. In our production, Vanessa Chansing acts as Kate, Aranda Auntie acts as Kate's mom, Baby acts as Little Kate, Wesley Wong acts as Prince Charming, and Lau Ying Ying will act as Kate's friend. These are the photos of our behind the scenes throughout the movie.